Well, welcome to our CBTD YouTube channel. We're glad to have you with us. And again, we would encourage you to like and subscribe so that you get all the latest updates. My name is Todd Butler. I'm the general manager for the district. And I have with me today, Patrick Jenkins, our vice chair. Welcome, Patrick.
Thanks, Todd. Glad to be here. It's fun to always talk about the CBTD.
I know that Patrick's been going around meeting with the elected officials and kind of just giving them an update on Cache Valley Transit and some of the key objectives that are going on. And Patrick, I thought we could ask you, really what are some of those key objectives that you're sharing with elected officials?
Yeah, Todd, I think what we want to do with all of the public, not just the elected officials, but all of the public, is talk about what value Cache Valley Transit District brings to the local community. We serve a little bit beyond Cache Valley, but primarily the cities inside of the Cache Valley Transit District are inside of Cache Valley. So we're really focusing on three primary points, three primary benefits that Cache Valley experiences through CBTD. The first is accessibility. It's getting people where they need to go. And in Cache Valley, transit's a fairly simple thing. Everything's fairly close together. We're not talking Chicago, we're not talking New York, we're not talking LA, where it takes a long time and a lot of complication to get places. Most of us have many, many cars, but that's not all of us. So accessibility speaks to a leveling of the playing field so that those who are less fortunate than the first class are still able to participate and still have a high quality of life. The second thing we're talking about, and we can dive into any of these in any detail you want to, but a big concern for us is environmental impact. And we certainly could pave every single road in Cache Valley. That really shouldn't be our intent. It shouldn't be to fill the valley with cars. It should be to find more economic, more efficient ways to deliver people from point A to point B. And that technology is evolving so quickly, not just in the electronic vehicle arena, but also in the clean diesel and in the natural gas and in the alternate fuels. And Cache Valley Transit District is a lean forward organization that adopts new technology to make the environmental impact lesser and allows us more efficiency in that drive. And our third principle that we're sharing with elected officials, and really all of the public, it's a close cousin to number two, it is reduce congestion. Like I said, we could pave every road. That's not really the great idea. I-89 is also commonly known as Main Street. You cannot get another car on Main Street on a Friday afternoon. We've got to find a better way to do this. And I feel like transit's a little bit like trees. The best time to plant a tree was 30 years ago, so we could enjoy the shade today. Absent a time machine, let's plant it today. Same thing with Cache Valley Transit District. We know 30 years from now, our population will likely be more than double what it is today. We'll likely have more congestion. And unless we come up with a solution right now, well, we won't have one then either. And so Cache Valley Transit District, the board, the various committees, the employees, we're all driving toward these three factors of making accessibility easier for everyone, reducing the environmental impact on Cache Valley in general and broadly in emissions, and three, making it so that there's not as much congestion in the valley, making it so it's a little bit more access point friendly for everybody, making it so there's fewer cars on the road.
That's perfect. And I think that's great to have those overarching objectives laid out by the board, by Patrick. And then that's really where we can start talking about how we can lean into those, as you say. And so thank you, Patrick, for your time. And we'll look forward to another video here in the near future.
That's great. Thanks, Todd. And like you said, like and subscribe. There's good things coming.
That's right.